about fractions. Now first, what is a fraction? A fraction is a portion or a section of a whole or a part of a whole object. Fractions are typically in the form of a over b. An example of a fraction is half of an apple is shown as 1/2 of this apple, or half of a drawing of an apple. Now, there are two parts of a fraction. There is your numerator and your denominator. Your numerator is a number that is represented at the top of a fraction. Your numerator represents the part of the whole. Now, your denominator is the bottom number represented in a fraction, and the number represents the whole object. Now, we need to learn about equivalent fractions. Now, first, let's pat down a definition of equivalent. Equivalent means equal to. For example, 3 is equivalent to 1 plus 2. Now, an equivalent fraction is 2 or more fractions that are equal. An example of this is 1/2 is equal to 2/4 or 4/8. Or 1/3 is equal to 2/6 or 3/9. We'll learn more about this with our demonstration.
Hi, today's lesson is on fractions. Our hands-on activity will be using an apple. So we are to cut the apple into 4 equal pieces to share with 3 other friends. We start off with 1 whole apple. 1 whole apple is this. This is a whole apple. If I take the knife to the apple and I cut it right down the middle, I cut it, I get 2 halves. 2 halves. And that's this here. 1/2 and 1/2 equal a whole. Is that enough for 4 people? Nope. Okay, so now we have to take the knife to the apple again, and we cut. And so now we have 1, 2, 3. 3 pieces. 3 pieces of an apple, which is considered 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3 of an apple. And that's this here. 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3 equal a whole. Is that enough for 4 people? No. So now we take the knife again and we cut the apple into 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 pieces, which is 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. Oops, another 4. So now we have 4 pieces of an apple, which when you put together is a whole. So now, do we have enough for 4 people to get 1 slice of apple? I think yes.